Mic check, mic check.
You got it. You're good.
You sound good, too.
Love this song.
Yeah. Some good memories.
Here we are. It's Irish Bill and Marty Wilson for the final home game of the season for the Lady Raiders here on Irish Bill Sports Live 944 and on the website irishbillsports.com. The Lady Raiders 12-6 on the season, looking for that 13th win on the season before they hit the final road. 3 games: Gulf Breeze, Niceville, and Pace in the next about 8 days.
Yeah, that's a really formidable final 3 games. Formidable. But we're very excited to be here tonight. It's bittersweet, though, Bill. We've had such a great time this year utilizing this broadcasting network to bring light to the softball teams in the Panhandle, and I can't lie, I'm going to miss it.
Most definitely. And but what you know what? This is going to be a yearly thing. This is going to be an annual thing, and Marty and I will be back here for all the home games next year in 2027. And but we still have 2026 to finish up, Marty, with big goals still on the horizon.
Yeah, man, I'm just humbled to be here with you, Bill. Anything that we do together is a lot of fun, man. I mean, it could be wrecking a yard or broadcasting football games. It's just been an incredible time of year, especially right now.
Speaking of the yard, getting a lot of favorable comments on the path that we just finished up, and on to our next opportunity once we build the bank account back up. And
yeah, you got to do it smartly.
Yeah,
you have to do it smartly.
But next one, we're going to be putting in a new extra parking spot, pavers, and then we're going to be growing some grass, attempt to grow some grass.
No, we're going to get it done. Cool thing is you're starting to grow a great relationship with Mr. Chat GPT. And, we can utilize the brain power throughout the entire country, to get exactly what we need for your yard, Bill. I'm excited about it.
Well, let's go ahead and introduce the lineups here for tonight. Let's go with the Lady Vikings of Fort Walton Beach, 6-12 on the season. And they're coming in and leading off at third base, number 2, Macy Brown. At first base, number 22, Brianna Williams. In the circle tonight, Izzy Douglas, number 3. In left field, number 10, Ava Blankenship. The designated player, number 30, Anna Bale. Number 11, Elise Heyman, the catcher. Number 12, Anna Abernathy at second. Number 1, Mary Miller at shortstop. Number 21, Kelsey Hearn in center field. And the flex player in right field, number 25, Ansley Cox. And they're coached by Taryn Gray. For the Lady Raiders, leading off, double nickels, number 55, Nadia Rivera at catcher. And number 6, Taylor Sullivan at second base. Number 4, Carson Riddle in center field. Number 14, Natalia Taylor at first base. All these seniors playing their last home game tonight, Marty.
Yeah, it's going to be heartfelt.
Number 10, Faith Rudy will be the designated player. Number 28, Callie Tremor will be out in left field. Number 42, Addie Mobley in right field. Number 13, MJ Wilson getting her second start in a row here at shortstop. Number 11, Kaylee Ashley in the circle. And number 3, Blakely Bye at third base and the flex player.
Yeah,
coached by Coach Jackie.
Yeah,
Jacqueline, I should say.
Love what Coach Jacqueline has done the last few games of the season, getting those seniors some well-deserved playing time. And obviously, it's going to be really good for chemistry. And hopefully, if we can make a deep run in the playoffs, it'll give them some more confidence as well, Bill.
This game was supposed to start at 6, but the JV game did not start till 4:30 due to traffic on Highway 98. And so this game is probably going to be closer to about 6:30. I think we're coming up on 6:30 here shortly, about 6 minutes to 6:30. They should be introducing the lineups down on the field here momentarily. A beautiful night for softball, and the Raiders baseball team just finished practice up a little bit ago, and I think we're the only game in town tonight, Marty.
Yeah, I think so. Mother Nature has been extremely graceful to us this year, Bill, with this weather. Man, I just can't believe how beautiful it is sometimes.
Let's go ahead and turn over the field mic and listen to the Raiders home announcer.
The non-starters for the Vikings, number 4, Haygood. Number 5, Heyman. Number 14, Cleveland. Now for the starters. Batting first, number 2, Macy Morgan. Batting second, number 22, Brianna Williams. Batting third, number 3, Izzy Douglas. Batting fourth, number 10, Ava Blankenship.
Morgan, not Brown.
Batting fifth, number 30.
Apologize for
Anna
that.
Bale.
I wrote that down wrong.
Batting
It's Macy
sixth, number
Morgan.
11, Haven. Batting seventh, number 12, Anna Albernat. Batting eighth, number 1, Mary Miller. And batting ninth, number 21, Kelsey Hearn. And in the flex tonight, number 25, Ansley Cox.
Now for your Lady Raiders.
And now, introducing your Lady Raiders. First, the non-starters, number 13, MJ Wilson. Number 24, Marilyn Frizzell. Number 28, Callie Trevor. Now for the starting lineup. Batting first, number 55 and playing catcher, Nadia Rivera. Batting second, playing second base, number 6, Taylor Sullivan. Batting third, on the mound tonight, number 4, Carson Riddle. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 14, Natalia Taylor. Batting fifth, playing shortstop, number 10, Faith Rooney. Batting sixth, playing center field, number 42, Addie Mobley. Batting seventh, playing right field, number 99, Peyton Daniel. Batting eighth, playing third base, number 3, Blakely Spy. And batting ninth, playing left field, number 11, Kaylee Ashley. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are able, please rise and remove your headgear for the playing of our national anthem.
That's not what I was told. Well, they threw me a curveball there, Marty.
Yes, they did. It started with me though, Bill.
No, that was the same one that I had as well, and
Okay.
but they changed it up. Change up in the outfield. Ashley will be in left, Mobley in center, and Daniel will be in right. And the shortstop will be Faith Rudy, and we'll make the corrections on the in the batting order once we get to the Navarre's half of the inning. But nonetheless, glad we recognized them before game time.
Young Carson Riddle in the circle tonight.
They're both going to get some action this week with 3 games coming up. Fort Walton Beach tonight, at Gulf Breeze tomorrow night, then I believe they're over in Niceville on Friday night. And we are 10 days away from the NFL draft. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, earlier when I sent you that text, all I could do was smile from ear to ear. This is one of the best times of year, for sure.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Like you reminded us earlier this week as well, your beautiful daughter, myself, Paul Villanova, we all have birthdays around this time every single year, man. That's great.
Joe's in April as well.
Yeah, Joe's in April as well, man.
Our good friend Joe Settle, the member of the chain gang over at Niceville High.
That's all you, Bill. I mean, you're attracting these people, man. What's going on?
April birthdays.
Well, it started with your daughter, man, so I get why.
And I came in the Air Force on April 24th, 1984.
How awesome is that?
Yeah. Left for basic on the 23rd. So April's a big month for me.
Same here, sir. Same here.
And it was my first day of not working last year. 1 April. That ball popped up in short right field. It's going to fall for a hit. It gets by Daniel and on into second base. Good backup there by Ashley. A leadoff double for the Fort Walton Beach Lady Vikings. It's hard to see. It's hard to see my cursor with the sun.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with playing that song again.
No, that's a great song. Leadoff hit for the Lady Vikings is a double for Morgan.
Now we see why she's the leadoff hitter, Bill.
Indeed. That brings Williams to the plate. Fouls that one back. 1-1 count.
Nice smooth cut by Williams.
Riddle with the 1-1 pitch. Foul back into the mid of Nadia Rivera. 1-2 count. Off-speed pitch is kind of a knuckleball back to Riddle. She fields it on over to first base for out number 1 and on to play. Morgan moves into third base.
That was a really nice pitch by Carson.
Now batting.
Really nice pitch.
She had to hit her kind of out in front of it.
Yeah.
Kind of a defensive swing there, Marty.
Looked like she was sitting on a fastball, and Carson shook her up a little bit.
First pitch to Douglas. Take it for strike 1. As the home plate umpire says, yep.
Carson and Kaylee have gotten stronger as the season's gone on. When you hear that softball hit the mid of Nadia Rivera, it's
popping.
It's popping. Yes, sir, it is.
1-1 count on Douglas. Blankenship in the on-deck circle for the Lady Vikings. Just underway here at Navarre High School. Swing and a miss.
Pitch, Carson.
It's going to take the count to 1-2.
Well, you can definitely tell there's been some stabilizer development in Carson's shoulders, and she looks more flexible as well.
Yes, she does. Fouled off into the screen. Count remains 1-2.
Coach Jacqueline is pretty good in that gym. She's been developing these young ladies
Well, this is
consistently.
our last home game coaching as well.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be tough to see her go, but I know she's got big things happening
Yep.
in the Northeast.
Off-speed pitch.
Nice
Great off-speed
pitch.
pitch there for her first strikeout of the game.
Carson pulled out the yo-yo on that pitch.
That's a good way to put it.
My goodness. Wow. Great pitch. I love the command that her and Kaylee have had the last few games as well. They've been in complete control in the strike zone.
Hit into center field, going back deep. But that's
Nice
plenty
play.
of room out there for Mobley for out number 3.
buddy.
Leave the runner stranded at third base and after a half inning of play. No score from Navarre High School. Marty Wilson, Irish Bill here, bringing you the last home game of the season.
How deep is that center field for Navarre?
Well, for the Fort Walton Beach batter, it wasn't deep enough.
Oh, man.
No, we're going to stay right here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool when you can go to the second and third center fielder and not really have a drop-off. Because, I
That's
mean,
for sure.
Carson Riddle is extremely talented out there, and clearly Addie Mobley as well. And from what I understand, Nadia Rivera can play some center field as well.
Nadia can play anywhere.
We just haven't had the opportunity to see her play there.
He just hasn't had to.
Yeah, no, that's good.
The center field, no matter if it's Mobley out there or Riddle, I mean, they don't lose anything in that switch out.
Yeah, I mean, even the patience, and she was looking directly up into the sun, didn't make any effect on that ball. Good job out there by Mo.
Yeah, my home lineup is all. But I'll make do.
I should have just communicated with Coach to see if that was the updated lineup.
No, it's not. I took the same picture.
Yeah.
But we know who's leading off.
Yes, sir.
Number 55, Nadia Rivera.
Hit her second home run of the season this past week.
Let's go Fives.
Team lead with 2. The Raiders have 3 on the season. The other one goes to Natalia Taylor. That pitch down low and outside, 1-0.
Yeah, Nadia didn't even catch all of that one last game, but she knew it was gone.
Yeah, she did.
You could tell by the reaction.
And when she hit second base, somebody took a picture and she had a big old smile on her face. The 1-0 pitch to Rivera. Inside, ball 2. You don't want to fall behind Rivera.
Absolutely not. And she's only struck out once this year, so she's always going to get the benefit of the doubt.
If you're out there watching tonight, let us know on the live chat who you are and where you're watching from, so we can give you a shout out on the air.
Hey, Bill, I was checking out your channel earlier, and it seems like all of these games are getting multiple rewatches.
I like it.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's really cool.
I know Coach O goes back and watches it, and I know Teresa does as well.
Yeah. No, it's good, man. Great information. Different perspective than Game Changer. I like it.
It gives you personality.
Yeah, it
Plus.
does. Yes, it does.
3-1 count on Rivera. Leading off here in the bottom half of the first. No score here at Navarre High. Fouled off. Runs the count full.
Good cut by Nadia. She's gotten a couple of notches more explosive this year. Clearly put in a lot of work this offseason. So proud of her.
Yes, she has. Line drive right at the center field. She hardly had to move.
Yeah.
Now batting, number 6.
I was hoping the sun
Sullivan.
would get in her eyes, but she was all over that.
That's going to bring up Taylor Sullivan to the plate. Moved up to the number 2 spot in the last game.
The diminutive one. Taylor Sullivan.
Her attitude. I just love her personality.
Oh, yeah. No, she has tremendous people skills, and she's a light when she comes into the room.
Swung on a miss. What a cut there.
Yeah, big cut. Big cut. She's gotten a lot more confident this year and more explosive as well. all of the Lady Raiders have put in some pretty good work this past offseason.
1 out, nobody on for the Lady Raiders in the home half of the first inning. That pitch up high, 2-1.
Good eye, Taylor. It's hard to stay off the high heat. It's real hard.
Raiders won the previous matchup back in March, 4-0 over at Fort Walton.
Good eye again by Taylor.
3-1 count.
Very, very intelligent move by Coach Jacqueline and Bill Hamill for suggesting bringing Taylor up to the top of the lineup. I think it was a good move.
She walks a lot.
Yeah, she has a really good presence in the batter's box and a good eye.
Down low, first base runner for the Lady Raiders.
Let's go. Let's go, Taylor.
Number 4, Carson Riddle.
Carson Riddle to the plate.
The pitch, number 4, Carson Riddle.
In the circle tonight.
Yes.
I don't like when announcers say on the mound because it's not baseball.
Yep.
There's no mound out there. It's the circle. Come on.
That's a lesson that I had to learn early this year as well.
I had to my first year doing it as well.
No,
I was corrected. Right.
But you know, you need to think about it so you can pick up on it, right? Because you definitely want to do as much as you can to respect the game of softball.
Indeed. Strike 2 called. She falls in the hole 0-2.
Both pitchers throwing some explosive heat tonight. Let's go 4.
And one thing, and another thing I had to learn, no leadoffs in softball. You have to wait till the ball crosses home plate.
That makes sense. Only 60 feet between each pad.
I learned that my first year as well. You are both of the live and learn variety.
Yeah, it'd be dang near impossible, especially with some.
0-2 to Riddle.
There you go, Taylor.
It's just dropped. Down, throw down to second in safely,
Good
and
job,
ahead of the
Taylor.
throw is Sullivan on the pitch into dirt. 1-2 count on Riddle.
Once again, fantastic base running by the Lady Raiders. Extremely fundamentally sound team. Coach Jacqueline does a great job, especially running the base pads and on defense.
Pitch out high, off the plate and high, 2-2.
Good eye by Carson. Especially being 1 ball, 2 strikes. Really tough to lay off that. Right on the outside corner.
2-2 pitch coming up to Carson Riddle. Down in the dirt, 3-2.
Let's go, Carson.
Good scoop there by Heyman behind the plate.
Great patience by 4.
JV won tonight, 7-2. They've been playing some good ball last couple of weeks. Back to back, 1 out walks.
Good eye.
And
This is the last person
that you want to have come up with runners on base.
Yes, sir. It looks like they're going to have a meeting early.
We're having a little issues with the streaming right now, so just bear with us. If it goes in and out, we'll get it back up and running. I don't know why. We're just down the road from the tower. I can see from where we are in the top row of the football stadium.
Yeah, you would think with only having one game going tonight, we'd have better reception.
Yeah, and nobody can get onto my Wi-Fi anyways other than me.
Yeah. Gotta blame it on Tower, Bill. I was doing my best not to blame it on anything else but the circumstances, but sometimes you just can't help it.
Batting cleanup for your Lady Raiders, number 14.
They had a little break there. Coach came out to talk to her pitcher.
Got to calm her down. 1-4 coming to play, it could be a little intimidating.
I'm intimidated.
Let's go, Tilly.
First and second, 1 out for the Lady Raiders.
Let's go, Tilly. Tilly has been the consummate professional this year.
Izzy Douglas in the circle for the Lady Vikings. Popped up on the infield. I think she'd love to have that one back right there, Marty.
Yes, she would.
She goes to the plate, ready to hit.
Yeah, she does.
Raiders, shortstop, number 10, Faith Rudy.
Tilly saw she's seen some really good pitching over her career. The likes of Jaden Heavener, Hannah DeMarcus.
Oh, up at pace alone.
Yep.
Then Chloe up the first run on the plate.
Great job base running by Taylor Sullivan. Way to get the third, Carson.
On the plate.
Great job base running by Taylor Sullivan. Way to get the third, Carson Riddle.
Way to go, Faith.
Well, actually, Carson, they subbed her out. That's MJ. MJ Wilson on third base.
Yeah, must be running.
That makes sense. Carson's pitching tonight. Make sure she preserves her energy.
No, I think we had the
second walk.
So an RBI single for Faith Rudy.
I think Coach Jacqueline snuck MJ out there while we were communicating, while Fort Walton was have that powwow in the circle. Some of that confidence has bled over to this game.
Oh,
just
nice
foul.
swing there by Mobley.
Just foul.
Oh,
just
nice
foul.
swing there by Mobley.
Just foul. That would have been extra base hit for sure. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for the senior.
Fouled off at the plate.
Way
Count
to-
remains 2-2.
Way to stay alive. MJ and Faith Rudy are ready to roll as soon as the ball has been made contact with. Oh,
Off-speed pitch. Beautiful pitch there
Yeah, it was.
by Douglas. The Raiders get 1 on the board here in the first. We're going to go to 2 with the Raiders up 1-0. The Raiders leave 2 stranded. About a 1-0 lead for the Later Raiders after 1.
let's go Navarre.
So most of what happened is I think MJ ran for Carson.
Yeah, no, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Carson definitely got on base, and we had our heads down. We were communicating about some things while Fort Walton was having that meeting in the circle, and we just didn't catch it, Bill. Sorry.
And we'll get the batting order right here in the. I got a lot of chicken scratches right on my sheet right now, Marty. It looked like a chicken was hungry and he went at it on my sheet.
I would say it looks more like doctor's writing than anything.
It means you can't read it.
Got to give you that PhD.
And I take much joy in my handwriting skills over the years.
No, we actually discussed this because my handwriting skills are okay, but we have a board.
Yeah, but you're a dirt boy.
Yeah.
You got to get the dirt out from underneath your fingernails
You
first.
fixed that all up, Bill. Very impressive.
Head to the top of the second. 1-0 Navarre. Leadoff hitter on first base, and they're going to have a leadoff hitter on first base, and they're going to have a runner for her. Looks like number 25.
Courtesy runner number 25.
There you go, Bill. Look at there.
Ansley Cox.
Ansley Cox.
That eyesight is getting stronger and stronger.
Batting 6th, number 11, Haven.
I've always been partial to blue. It's my favorite color. That's a little bit darker blue at Fort Walton.
Yeah. You always love the red, white, and blue. You know,
Of course.
it's hard when you're competing against teams that you don't like, but it stands out.
Beautiful pitch there by Riddle.
That's one thing I will say about her and Kaylee. Once again, man, the confidence Anytime they're in any difficult situations, they come right back with that clutch spirit.
It's nice, that senior leadership here for the Lady Raiders. That pitch up high evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, on top of that, 2 seniors in the circle, and then you got a junior behind the plate, Nadia Rivera, with plenty of experience.
One of the best catchers in the state.
Yes, sir. I truly believe that's going to take us a long way this postseason.
Infield. It's going to turn into an infield hit. It just, what's the old saying in baseball? Hit them where they ain't, and she did that. Second hit of the night.
It looked like Carson had a easy play on it. Not sure if there was a miscommunication or not. That typically does not happen with our Lady Raiders.
Well, she was kind of charging in, Marty, and it kind of went to her left.
Yeah.
And she couldn't really adjust her body to make the play. So the second hit for the Lady Vikings, and they have the first 2 batters here on in the second.
Player-led meeting in the circle. I believe Nadia called that one. Just wanted to make sure everybody was on the same page, get that communication right, so that we don't make any more mistakes like that defensively. Good job, young ladies.
Taking it upon themselves.
Yes, they are. Honestly, every good coach would prefer to have a player-led locker room.
Oh, another bad hop. And Fort Walton's going to tie it up. I got to go air on that one, Marty.
Yeah. Not typical. It's okay.
Heyman goes into second. Abernathy reaches
All right.
first base on the air, E5.
Blakely Bai has been phenomenal at third base. Faith Rudy came over to tell her that, don't get your head down. We're okay. Doesn't normally happen.
Bad hops. And Riddle comes right back, says, take that.
Yep. Be nice to see a double play right here if we could get one.
Nobody out, 1 in for Walton here in the top half of the second inning. Just off the plate, ball 1.
Carson is throwing smoke.
Nice pitch there, Marty.
Outstanding pitch. She is definitely utilizing that strike zone really well tonight. There's only been a couple off the plate, but overall, Carson's living in the strike zone.
Ball 2 in the dirt. Nice scoop there by Rivera.
She made that look pretty easy, like a routine play.
Nadia makes everything look easy. But that's because of all of our hard work preparing for this game.
Yep. A lot of repetition.
2-2. 3-2.
Let's go, Carson. We got this right here for.
Congratulations to Rory McElroy, back-to-back Green Jackets. Only the 4th time in the history of that ball hit into center field. It's going to find the gap. Cut off by Mobley. We may have, it's going to hold her to 1 run to score, and Fort Walton Beach has taken the lead here in the top of the second. Still nobody out, Marty.
Yeah, that one was smacked right in between the center and right fielder. We're going to have another meeting at the circle. Coach Jacqueline out this time. Looks like Kaylee Ashley could potentially taking them out. Yeah, early decision.
And there goes my score sheet even more.
That's how we had it at first, right, Bill?
That's what we did.
No, that's okay.
They're bringing it. They're going to the bullpen for the lefty.
Yeah, this has not happened this year, where we've had a pitching change this early. I think it's a good call by Coach Jacqueline.
So we'll probably move Riddle over to left field.
Or center.
I mean, probably Daniel over to left field.
Yeah.
And
Mobley go to right.
Mobley go to right, and Carson will go out to her regular position in center field.
It seems like our team is, I wouldn't say going through the motions right now, but you know how it is, Bill. You get some wins under your belt, a few wins, and then you beat Fort Walton early in the season. Got a lot of confidence. You think, we'll just step in here, go to the plate and beat these young ladies easily.
Well, this team has played actually better on the road than they have at home this year, Marty. But their opponents that they have played at home have been very strong.
Yeah, no, they have. But I think it's a good move by Coach Jacqueline. Carson and Kaylee have been locked in the last couple of weeks. But sometimes you'll have that during the softball or baseball season. You have some things that you don't expect to happen, and you make adjustments.
That was a nice play by Mobley, though, to cut that ball off, because if that goes to the fence, all three may come around to score.
Yeah, and she got it to the cutoff like really quickly.
Now we bring in the Bulldog, as I've named her.
Yeah. This young lady does not lack confidence for sure. So glad we have her on the home team.
You got that right.
Now pitching for the Raiders, number 11, Kaylee Ashley.
Yep, Kaylee is consistent.
First 4 batters have reached here in the second inning for the Lady Vikings.
That pitch was a little high by Kaylee. But it looks like there is some smoke coming off that softball when it comes out of her hands.
Popped up, out of play over the first base dugout.
She's really, really good with mixing up her pitches and utilizing that fastball to set up changeups. I like how she does it.
See if she can work her way out of this inning for the Lady Raiders. Hit out into center field. Inning for the Lady Raiders. Hit out into center field. Deep enough, should get in the run. A sac fly for out number 1.
Great play by Carson Riddle out in center field. She basically makes every pop fly look routine, and she has a rocket for an arm.
And on the play, Miller takes third on the throw home. One down, 3 in here for the Lady Vikings. And we head back to the top of the order, and Macy Borgen will let off this game with the double. There we go. Turn down that field mic a little bit, catching all that wind. 2-0 on Borgen.
Good catch.
Up high. 3-0.
It's all right, ones. Settle down now. Still early. Good pitch, Kaylee.
3-1. See if she can work her way back. 3-1 pitch, popped up on the infield. Blakely says, I got it for out number 2.
Outstanding communication by the catcher, third baseman, and pitcher.
Going to bring Brianna Williams to the plate, who grounded back to the pitcher in her previous at-bat.
Out number 2. We need one more right here. Let's go ones. Big cut, a little bit behind that pitch.
I got to share this joke with you guys. 0-1 count on Williams. Foul back, 0-2.
Kaylee looks like she's nice and warm now.
She's laughing at herself. That one went about 40 feet.
Tried to get her with a changeup.
1-2 count on Williams. A pitch up high, 2-2.
Whew. That was close.
Yeah, it's almost sad that this is our last game, Marty. I'm having fun this year.
Yeah, no, it's tough, man.
Off the plate, 3-2.
Come on, Blue. That wasn't that far off the plate.
Not much, not from my viewpoint either. But I'm kind of at an angle. She works her way with a 2-out walk down to first base. First walk issued by Raider pitching.
Me personally, I've never been a blue or an ump for a softball or baseball game, but I don't like to reward batters for
I
not
have
swinging.
slow pitch, but not fast pitch.
I don't like to reward them for not swinging the bat. You called that a strike?
Yeah, that one was a little high.
Brother.
Okay.
I would say it was a makeup call, but total different situation.
And the coach, said that one was way overhead.
Yeah.
You know what? That's one thing you can't do is question the home plate umpire on balls and strikes, because that could be an immediate ejection. And he could throw him out of the game, honestly. Watch the language, guys. We're on the air.
I would not be surprised if the ump started calling more strikes for Navarre tonight as an adjustment to this argument.
Yeah, that's.
It seems like it was a pretty humble conversation.
I think you're right, though, Marty. I think that was a makeup call.
Yeah, no, it was. It was.
Oh, and 1 pitch. Up high, 1-1, about the same spot.
That's funny.
Now, sometimes catching a sneeze in time to stop and cross your legs is victory enough. If you know, stop, drop, and roll.
Oh, goodness.
Try, freeze, squeeze, and sneeze. 2-1 count. I'm sorry, I just shit out. I thought that was cute.
If y'all didn't understand, we love dad jokes.
Yes, we do.
What is he looking at?
3-1.
Goodness gracious.
I don't think he's figured out his strike, where he wants to go, his strike zone to go right now, Marty.
Got to check and see if he has some NyQuil before tonight.
Swung on and miss. 3-2.
Okay, he's falling asleep behind the plate. Come on, Blue.
2 out, 2 on. Runners on the corners.
As always, Kaylee not letting it affect her at all.
Popped up out of play. 3-1 to Fort Walton Beach. They've pushed across 3 here in the top half of the second inning.
Just goes to show you cannot sleep on any opponent, no matter what day and time it is.
Back-to-back walks.
Yeah,
This is very unusual for Kaylee.
Yeah, I believe this is the first time we've seen her distribute back-to-back walks.
She's gone 4 games with only 1 walk.
Yeah, we'll get it together. It's
Bases-
early.
Base is now loaded.
We've got 2 seniors in the circle speaking to each other right now. Natalia Taylor is out communicating with Kaylee Atchley. The pace of this game is definitely a lot slower than we have come accustomed to the last few games, Bill Hamill.
Hey, good now running down at first base for Izzy Douglas, the pitcher. You'll see that a lot with the pitchers and the catchers, where they'll have a pinch runner so that the catcher can go put their equipment back on to speed up the game, and then one just to not have your pitcher running the bases,
Get
wearing them out.
Also get a little bit more athleticism out there on the base pads. Smart coaching.
Base is now full of Lady Vikings. 3-1 lead for the Lady Vikings here on the road.
Let's go, Kaylee.
Popped up on the infield.
There you go, Kaylee.
Natalia says, I got it.
Good job.
For out
Good
number
job.
3, they leave the bases loaded, but Fort Walton Beach gets 3 runs on 2 hits, and on one Lady Raider error. Actually, that was an error on one error on the Lady Raiders. And after 1.5, it's 3-1 Fort Walton Beach. We'll stay right here, folks.
Yeah, that was a veteran decision right there by Kaylee to allow the first baseman, Natalia Taylor, to get underneath that pop-up. I think she just had a better sight on the ball.
They batted around there, sent 9 players to the plate in the top of the second.
Yeah, I can only remember one other time that's happened this year, and that's against Pace. First game of the season, I believe it was in the 7th inning.
I'll be able to get the batting order correct here now. Looks like Daniel's going to be batting here. Peyton's coming to the plate. So it'll be Peyton's place. Wearing her previously worn number 99, the player previously known as Peyton Daniel.
I like that one.
Back to
got to get a good Prince reference in there. Probably one of the greatest musicians of all time, correct, Bill?
Oh, him and MJ.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking Michael Jordan. I'm talking Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Two of the best in our lifetime.
Yeah, they were both really good entertainers as well. Great singers. Prince was probably more gifted with
kind of a half-hearted swing there. Popped out to the first baseman for out number 1.
Yeah, Prince was definitely more gifted with the instruments, I would say. And Mike Jackson was gifted with that mic in his hands.
That's going to bring By to the plate.
Blakely.
So I think what they're doing is no flex players tonight, Marty. It doesn't look like there's – because everybody's batted so far that's played in the field. And Ashley is in the on-deck circle.
Let's go, Blakely.
Inside, ball 1.
Good eye, Blakely. She sold that one being inside as well. I like that. Nice veteran move by Blakely. Bye.
1 down, nobody on for the Lady Raiders, trailing 3-1 here in the bottom of the second. That pitch right at the knees for strike 1.
Wow, that looked a little low. Goodness.
Strike zone is more likely looking like the Twilight Zone right now.
Yeah, he probably has some extra syrup on his pancakes.
Swung on a miss. Strike 2.
You could tell Blakely wasn't really sitting on that one. She didn't want to swing. But the inconsistency of this blue.
And the sun goes down in the west, off to our right. Well, behind our backs and off to the right.
Let's go, Blakely. Right here, 3.
1-2 count.
Here you go, 3.
Grounded back up the middle, 3. Into center field.
There you go, 3.
There you go.
Let's go, Blakely.
A 1-out single up the middle. Sent it right back where it came from.
Yeah, she's been adamant about getting out of the slump that she feels like she's in. Good to see that young lady get a single ripped off straight to center field.
It'll be Ashley then back to the top of the order in double nickels.
Let's make some moves right here, Kaylee.
Oh.
Yeah, that.
When she was getting ready to fire back, she about took the home plate umpire's mask off.
Hey, man, we need to check.
Wow. Yeah. She was.
Seems like he's not responding as quickly as you would think.
1-0 pitch to Ashley. Gonna attempt to bunt.
She actually had,
even to count at 1-1.
I believe last week she had a successful bunt attempt, correct? Got down to first base. Let's see if she can get it done here. Let's go, Kaylee.
Well, appreciate you all out there in our viewing audience tonight. Last home game of the season for the Lady Raiders. Swung on and missed. Ball 2. Actually, didn't swing.
Yeah.
2-1. I sit corrected.
Yeah, this umpire's got us a little confused.
Yeah. We don't know if we're coming and going right now, Marty. 2-1 pitch.
Okay.
Just foul down to third base. Fielded into foul territory. 2-2 count. It's back to the top of the order.
Let's go, Kaylee Ashley.
By with the hit back up the middle. Is your runner down at first base? And hope the umpire was out of position. He was over here on the third base side with the runner at first. He needs to be over behind second.
Yeah, it seemed like he communicated with Coach Jacqueline about something that was being said in the dugout.
Okay.
Not really sure.
2-2 count on Ashley.
There you go, Kaylee. Get
Oh,
that.
this could be trouble.
Oh, yeah, it is trouble. It is trouble. Oh,
That's going to be an infield hit.
took one to the back.
That's going to be an infield hit because she beat that one out.
Well, she did. She was able to move the runner over to third base, which is a good situation for Nadia Rivera.
Back-to-back hits here for the Lady Raiders. I knew that was going to be trouble, right?
Man.
Right when she hit it.
There's a lot of timeouts tonight. It's only 3-1 game.
And we're only in the second.
Yeah, you can tell Fort Walton really wants to get this win. Can't blame them.
6-12 on the season. Raiders 11-6.
And they won the state title last year in their classification.
They lost a lot of players off of that team.
They did, yeah. They lost about 7 seniors, I do believe.
But
most of their production in the lineup.
they were in Class 4A last year. I believe Navarre and them were all in Class 5A.
Yeah, Fort Walton always does a good job of scheduling some tough opponents throughout the year. And then when they do get to the playoffs, the talent level drops down a little bit.
We have a meeting in the circle.
Another one.
Coach Gray heads back to the bench.
She's a really cool person. I like Coach Gray.
So we got runners on the corner with 1 out.
She wanted to make sure she knew who was at the plate. Please don't give anything right over the middle for Nadia to take out.
So head back to the top of the order.
Oh, it was close. Oh, dang.
The double play to end the inning. That was a little surprise right there. That was a little surprise that they had Nadia bunt right there, Marty. Top of the order, 1 down, a runner at third base. Unless the call was missed.
Yeah, I'm not sure why we're Coach Jacqueline is very intelligent, so I'm not going to question anything she's done.
So
yeah.
It's 1-3 to get Rivera out for out number 2. And on the play, Bai tries to score from third base, and she's thrown out 3-2 on the put out for out number 3. And the Raiders are out in their half of this second inning. After 2 complete, it's 3-1.
Really good situational awareness by Fort Walton on defense.
Great play by the first baseman to keep her head up. And
Yep.
as Bai was kind of a delayed coming home from third base on that play.
Blakely hasn't had as many running opportunities on the base pads as she would like to have this year. So it was good. We got a lesson learned right there, something that we can utilize potentially in the playoffs when we're making a run. But once again, really good situational awareness by Fort Walton in the field. Good job by the coach, obviously, going out to the circle to let them know what the situation was and to what to be aware of.
I'm just a little surprised that she had Nadia bunting there.
Yeah. Well,
I'll leave that one be. We probably need to go to commercial break right now.
yeah. Let's do it.
Join Irish Bill and his cast of characters every Tuesday evening at 8 at Culver's of Navarre for Irish Bill's Twist on Sports, where they will give you their own twist on sports. And on Wednesday nights, it's the Buffalo Wild Wings Coaches Show at Buffalo Wild Wings in Navarre, where you'll hear live interviews with Navarre coaches, players, managers, cheerleaders, and many more from Raider Nation. It doesn't stop there, as you can catch exciting Navarre Raider football on Friday nights, whether at home or on the road. Remember, your place for sports is none other than irishbillsports.com or on YouTube at Irish Bill Sports Live 944.
Welcome back to Navarre High School. We head to the top of the third, 3-1 Fort Walton Beach. On a very interesting and entertaining game so far, Marty.
Yeah, it's been very entertaining. Interesting from the standpoint of the blue having a strike zone all over the place.
Just say a little inconsistency.
Yeah, I would. I don't want to – definitely don't want to give them too hard of a time.
Swung on a miss. And a bail to the plate.
And
She was
also
hit by Pitchley her last at bat. Came around to score the first Fort Walton Beach run.
We've had about 6 timeouts already between the two teams. So not a normal scheduled game.
And a pitching change for the Lady Raiders already.
Yeah.
2-1 count on Anna.
Yeah.
Beautiful Monday night, isn't it, Marty?
Great Monday night.
Gosh.
Yeah.
It's getting me sad. I'm looking over across the way, and the top of that press box is calling my name.
Yeah, this is not a district game, correct?
It is not.
Okay, yeah.
Raiders only have one district game left,
Yeah.
and that's next Tuesday against Pace.
We definitely want to win this game, but you can tell the energy isn't as high as it was during senior night.
2-2 count. Swung on a miss.
Nice pitch,
First
Kaylee.
strikeout for
Let's go.
Ashley.
Light work.
Second for Raider pitching.
Light work, Kaylee.
Next up for Walton and catching, number 11,
Elise Heyman coming to the plate with Anna Abernathy in the on deck. Circle 3-1. Fort Walton Beach on Irish Bill Sports Live 944 on YouTube. IrishBillSports.com is the website. Off-speed pitch,
Ooh,
beautiful.
Man, Kaylee, let's go. She had that one on the string for sure. She's setting the tempo early here in the top of the third.
Strike two called.
Okay. First base coach was all right with that one.
Well, I think he with that little talking to he had from Mr. Blue, you're not going to hear too many more words out of the first base coach.
Yeah. Oh,
Foul back. Count remains 0-2.
another nice off-speed pitch by Kaylee.
Yeah, usually you can't make what he said. It wasn't bad as far as language. It was just you can't say that.
Yeah.
When you start questioning the home plate umpires, strikes and balls,
Ooh.
that ball hit into left field. Daniel camping underneath it for out number 2.
Nice.
Diddy with the catch. That's a nickname that she has
Yeah, we don't typically
because she
see-
goes by Peyton Daniels, so
Yeah,
it's
Peyton
PD,
Daniels. PD.
Biddy,
PD.
P. Diddy.
It's funny, too, because early in the season, they were considering not utilizing that nickname, and then as soon as they drew out the lineups, game 1.
There it is.
Yeah, P. Diddy.
Oop, there it is.
Outstanding, man. I love the culture that the Lady Raiders have as well.
Off-speed pitch, beautiful, 0-2.
I mean, you can tell we're from a military community because these young ladies are very, very funny. They have really good sense of humor.
Yeah, they do, and they really work hard at what they do.
Yes, they do.
Off the plate, 1-2.
Hard to stay off of that one. Man, the way Kaylee switches up her pitches, especially with the off-speed stuff, when she throws that high heat, it's tough to lay off of it.
Off-speed pitch,
Yeah, that's
high
hard,
pitch.
man.
Actually, that was the fastball.
Yeah,
It's nothing
buddy.
but gas. 1-2-3 inning
Let's go, Ashley.
for Kaylee Ashley. We're going to head to the bottom of the third, 3-1 Fort Walton Beach. That was our first 1-2-3 inning of the game.
She just had to get into a little groove, y'all. Looking like the Kaylee we've come to know and love.
Well, with the little ditty, you got to get in the groove. We have fun with it.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
It's been a joy to. This is our first year doing the Lady Raider softball on irishbillsports.com. I did some years ago on jockjive.com for Robert Williamson, and I loved doing it back then. And now that's under my own name, and it's much more years experience, and now bringing Marty into the fold. It's fun to get back out here and just enjoy ourselves and talk about something we both love to do, and that's be around games and sports.
Yeah, competition breeds success. That's something that you and I were accustomed to growing up, our parents, competitors as well. So it's always been good to be around it, even though now we have a new generation that we're helping raise up. They're just as competitive, it seems like, Bill, sometimes. Taylor Sullivan in the batter's box.
Taylor walked in her first at bat.
Let's go 6.
Hit one at shortstop. Gloved perfectly over there at short by Miller. On across the diamond for out number 1.
I'll tell you what, man, you can see why we have some of the best teams in the country, because consistently pitching, shortstop, and center are all solid.
Well, if you're solid up the middle, then most teams, whether it's baseball or softball, you're going to have a good team.
Absolutely.
That's going to bring Carson Riddle to the plate. She walked and was stranded at third in their first at bat.
We'll love to see the powerful bat of Carson go yard right here.
Still looking for first. She had 3 last year, Marty.
Yeah, absolute bombs last year.
0-1 count on Riddle. She fell behind in her first at bat, 0-2, and worked her way to a walk. And now she's at 1-1.
Let's go 4. Good eye, Carson.
2-1 on Carson.
There's not many pitches that fool Carson Riddle, man.
Natalia Taylor in the on-deck circle.
Yep.
2, 3, and 4 here in the third for the Lady Raiders.
The 2 seniors backing each other up. There you go, Carson.
Ground in the hole at short. Miller across the diamond for out number 2.
Shortstop's got a rocket attached to her arm.
Well, most of the shortstops in this area have rockets, or you won't be out there.
Yeah.
Faith Rudy the same for the Lady Raiders.
Yes, sir. I was hoping at the beginning of the season that we would get a chance to see Nadia playing some short, but Faith Rudy has done a great job this year.
And it's hard to take Nadia from behind the plate because she's the best catcher in the area.
Yeah.
That pitch down low, ball 1. I'm not sure if Natalia will get a whole lot to hit right here with the bases empty and 2 down.
Yeah. She might have to pull off one of the Vladimir Guerrero swings.
Vladdy.
Hey, I've seen Vlad hit every pitch possible out of the stand. Oh, my goodness.
And congratulations to, I still call them the Indians, but Cleveland Indians, Manny Ramirez played his 1,620th game today.
Goodness
which
gracious.
breaks the Cleveland record.
Wow.
1,620 games he's played in the Cleveland uniform.
Ooh.
Swung on and missed there, 1-2.
Tilly tried to take the cover off of that one. Manny Ramirez.
One of the better players of our time. Well, actually, the current generation.
Yeah.
That's a lot of ball games.
Yes, sir. Oh.
Fouled off the plate. Count remains 1-2. Well, if you look, he played 162. That would be 10 seasons.
Yeah.
But
still.
Nobody plays 162 games anymore. This LeBron James load management stuff.
I think it started with Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, you're right. It did.
Yeah, it started with Kawhi. But, LeBron's been around so long. It's hard not to have him tagged along to any conversation you have with basketball for sure.
I'm not a big fan of LeBron, but you got to give him his due. I wasn't a fan of Tom Brady either, but he's still they're both one of the best to ever play their game.
Yeah, Bill. That's what comes with the territory.
Popped out into center field, not far enough. Hearns camps underneath it for out number 3, so we get head to the top of the 4th, and a 3-1 Fort Walton Beach lead here on Irish Bill Sports Live, 944 on YouTube and irishbillsports.com. We'll head out commercial break, and then we'll be right back.
Craig Culver of Culver's. Before farm to table, before field to fork, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
Green Acres is the place to be. Living is a life. We'll win that right there. We'll get back to that. That's our theme song here at Irish Bill Sports. Green Acres, I don't know why. We just decided to go with it one game, and it's just kind of stuck. Head to the top of the fourth. It's 8-9-1 here for the Lady Vikings.
Good
the
pitch
first
by
pitch
Kaylee,
taken
actually.
for strike one, Marty.
Good pitch by Kaylee.
Miller, a couple of nice plays over there at short.
Yeah, she's in the zone now, Bill.
Sporting that number 1, batting from the right side. Fouled off, 0-2. Hearn, then we'll head back to the top of the order in Borgen. Popped up into short right field. It's going to be a foul ball. Long run there for Mobley, but it falls harmlessly to the ground. Count remains 0-2.
That young lady has some wheels.
Yes, she does.
She got there quickly.
Nobody out here in the fourth. Just underway in the fourth inning for the Lady Vikings. Off-speed pitch, off the plate, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, up high, 2-2. She's got her right where she wants them.
Yes, she does. Let's go ones. Here you go, Kaylee.
It's a WNBA draft tonight, Marty.
I didn't realize that.
Taylor Sullivan underneath it for out number 1.
How many pop flies has Kaylee caused this year? Goodness.
A lot.
It's like Greg Maddox out here, Tom Glavine or something. Did you see that walk-off home run in that Texas-Oklahoma game, softball game?
I did not, but I think Rochelle told me about that one earlier.
My goodness.
Rochelle Bridges.
Wow.
Friend of the
program.
The program. That one popped up on the infield, too. Sullivan makes it
Light
2
work.
outs quickly.
Light work, Taylor Sullivan.
And we head back to the top of the order.
Taylor's so agile. Looks like she played some soccer back in the day. She got some good feet.
Good footwork.
Good footwork. Or as Shaquille O'Neal used to say, feet work.
Feet work. You know, the more I watch and listen to him, he's such a riot.
Bro,
him and Charles Barkley are so fun to listen to.
No, they're hilarious. They probably could have been some comedians if they wanted to. Very funny.
That pitch up high, 1-1.
Yeah, Kaylee's in complete command now.
She's retired 6 in a row right now, Marty.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for number 7 right here. Strike 2 called.
Yeah, you had to call that one, Blue. Great decision by Coach Jacqueline to go with the change.
Yeah, the first pick in the WNBA draft, if you follow it, was AZ Fudd out of Connecticut.
She can ball.
She goes to the Dallas Wings. We'll go through the draft as it goes. For those of you that follow the WNBA, that pitch foul back. Count remains 2-2. We're an equal opportunity program here. We'd like to talk about every sport.
Yes. I think we should be like Pat McAfee and start calling it the program.
Spelled it with a U.
Yeah. Friends of the program.
The Minnesota Lynx had the second pick. They take Olivia Miles, a guard out of TCU.
Yeah, man. She's good, too.
Seattle with the third pick, the Storm. Awa Pham, a center out of Spain.
The European game has grown a lot, male and female.
That pitch up high.
Now, come on.
Runs the count
full. You got to call that.
He did. He called it a ball.
Got to call that a strike, Blue. Come on.
With the fourth pick, the Washington Mystics take Lauren Betts, center out of UCLA, the NCAA champions this year.
Big swing.
The Chicago Sky take Gabriela Jaquez, guard out of UCLA, back-to-back UCLA player, actually in back-to-back-to-back. Because with the sixth pick, the Toronto Tempo take Kiki Rice, a guard out of UCLA.
The speed of the draft. My goodness.
And the Portland Fire take Ayana Martin Carrion, a guard out of Spain. So 2 for Spain, 3 for UCLA. We sound like an international Olympic game here, Marty.
Yep.
And a pop-up to Natalia Taylor for number 3. So 7 retired by Ashley. And the Raiders get ready to come to bat here in the fourth, trailing 3-1.
See if we can manufacture some runs here.
We're going to stay right here with the draft while it's going on here, Marty.
Yeah, no, I like the direction that the ladies' game is heading in. The WNBA has definitely gotten more athletic over the years. Obviously, they have some faces of franchises and now faces of the league that's helping take the WNBA to the next level.
And with the number 8 pick, the Golden State Valkyries take Flo Jo Johnson out of LSU, guard. The number 9, Washington takes another UCLA player. That's 4 in the first 9 picks. They take Angela Dugalik out of UCLA. The Indiana Fever, my team, with Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham and Lizzie Hall. They take Raven Johnson, a guard out of South Carolina. That's a great pickup right there.
I'm not sure who that is. Haven't seen her play before.
Well, South Carolina has been a power in women's basketball in college for quite a few years. With the 12th pick, the Connecticut Sun take Nell Angloma, forward out of France. And with the 13th pick, the Atlanta Dream take Medina Okot out of South Carolina. The Seattle Storm, with their second pick of the draft, they take Tana Mayer out of Duke. And with the 15th pick, the Connecticut Sun take Gianna Nepkins out of UCLA. That's 5 out of the first 15 picks. So we head to the bottom of the fourth, 3-1 for Walton. That pitch is out of the zone. Two and 0 count on Faith Rudy. She singled in her previous at bat. That pitch inside, 3-0. Good eye by Faith here, leading off the fourth. For Walton, 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors. Lady Raiders 1 hit, 1 run, 3 hits, and 1 error. Fouled off at the plate. She gave her the green light on 3-0, Marty.
Yeah, you rarely see that, but I like the aggressiveness that we have right now. We definitely need to manufacture a couple of runs here.
Get some base runners.
Yep. Got to get it moving, Bill.
So we got Rudy, Mobley, and Daniel here in the fourth. Raiders trailing 3-1. Three and 5 at home, 8-1 on the road.
Good eye.
And a
Good eye.
leadoff
Faith.
walk for Faith, so she's reached both times she's come to the plate, Marty.
That's what we do like, Bill.
Indeed. Third walk issued by Douglas.
I am all about that on base percentage going up.
Addie comes to the plate. Batting .262 on the season. Try to take one the other way, down the third base line. Fouls it off, 0-1.
Yeah, Addie's consistently hit him down the third base line tonight. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but there's a huge gap in between center and right field. Would love to see her put one out there. With her speed, that would definitely be an extra base hit. Might get the fence, too.
Let me see. I don't know if she had one last year. Let me check. I got that stat right here. She did not. She had a couple of triples and a couple of doubles last year. Straight up steal. Great base running there by Faith Rudy.
Let's go, Faith.
Hey, buddy. Good to see you.
Great work.
Bulking up there a little bit.
A little bit.
Jack Meyer, Navarre's kicker, and probably a defensive, probably a safety this year as well.
Yeah, no, Jack is an incredible athlete. He can pretty much play anything if he wanted to.
He trains with my son Brady Hamill. They have one-on-one kicking.
Yep. Over working out with Coach Kristen at 3P as well. He is everywhere right now. Also, he actually works at Fat Boys as well.
He does. He moved over. He was working at Happy Joe's until they closed down. 1-2 count on Mobley. That pitch down low. 2-2. He's looking strong there, Marty.
He looks good. Jack looks really good.
I've known Jack and his dad Anthony for a long time. Tony.
Jack
as
was
it
one
goes by.
Jack was one of those young men you had to kick out of the gym.
Yeah. Still do.
Yeah.
That's a high grounder to the second base. It takes a bounce, and that moves the runner over to third base. 4-3 on the putout. One down here in the fourth.
Now, I can see a bunt in this situation, Bill.
That was Faith's third stolen base on the season.
Yeah. She's got some wheels.
Now we're going to go Daniel and Blakely by the next two in the order for the Lady Raiders, trailing 3-1, trying to get the runner in from third base to cut it to 1. Daniel takes her inside on the corner for strike 1.
Yeah, that was a pretty good pitch. Let's go, Pate. 99. Let's go, 99.
The pitch up high. It's going to even the count at 1-1.
Little inside as well. Good eye by Peyton Daniel.
Faith Rudy over at third base. Rudy. You know I got to do that at least once a game. Daniel steps back in.
Oh.
Swung on a miss, 1-2. Kind of looks at times like she's only taken about a half a swing there, Marty.
Yeah, not really sure if it's communication or, if she doesn't feel like she has the green light. We shall see right here. Let's go, Peyton.
Fouled off at the plate, 1-2 still.
Not a bad swing. Caught the very end of the bat with a softball.
The Raiders have had runners in scoring position, just not able to bring them home quite yet, but the game's still early.
Let's go, 99.
That pitch was up high.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there.
That pitch was definitely up high.
It's all right, Peyton. We'll be okay. Let's go, Blakely.
Blakely trying to get the runner in from third base. Now with 2 down.
I believe her last at bat, she went straight center field, didn't she? Right up to the pitcher.
Yep. Took it right back up the middle. It's a slow roller. It's going to be a tough play at third base. At third base, she steps back on the bag. The Raiders have plated the second run.
Great
that was an infield hit.
Great hustle.
We got to give that
Blakely
to her because Yeah. Even if she made a good throw, she was not going to throw out Blakely.
Yeah, that was a snow cone catch by the shortstop. She made a really good play off balance and still made the attempt on the throw. That was awesome to see, man. She almost made that play, too. But great hustle by number 3, Blakely. Bye. Can't say bye-bye right now, can she?
Is it bye?
Oh, yeah. Bring that run to the plate, young lady. Good
The Raiders
job.
cut the lead to 1. Kaylee Ashley coming to the plate, singled in her last at bat on a beautifully placed hit on the infield.
Blakely will be 2 for 2 tonight then, huh?
That would be correct.
Let's go, Kaylee Ashley. Let's move her to second. You get on as
and
well.
with Blakely batting 119, that's going to definitely lift up the batting average. Ball hit. Oh, nice play by third base. She got dirty on that one,
Yes,
Marty.
she did. Looked easy, too. Yeah, you could tell Fort Walton's young, but they got a lot of talent out here. You could definitely see the size difference when they announced the lineups earlier.
Ashley with an 0-1 count. Fouls back, 0-2.
As always, she's taking that initial step down the first base line as she swings.
Rivera in the on-deck circle.
Typical of the left-handed batters.
Ashley trying to keep this inning alive. 3-2 now. The Raiders have cut it to 1.
She could definitely help herself right here. She gets on base.
On over to the third, across the diamond for out number 3.
Routine play again.
And we're going to head to the 5th. 3-2 for Walton Beach on IrishBillSports.com. We're going to head out to commercial break, and we'll be right back.
A strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire the right person. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills with the right jobs from the production floor to the front office. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
Great teams have great support. The Navarre Raiders have one of the best support organizations, the Navarre Raider Quarterback Club. All the members see to it that the Raiders have all available necessities to keep the Raiders on track. Well, they're seeing to it that they are properly fed, have good transportation, are making sure that all Raider fans can hear all the exciting Navarre Raider football action. The Navarre Raider Quarterback Club is there to make it happen. Thanks, Navarre Raider Quarterback Club, for your support of your winning Navarre Raiders on IrishBillSports.com.
And on the first pitch, Brianna Williams pops to Natalia Taylor for out number 1. A straight retired by Ashley. Marty?
Yeah, she's like we said, she found her groove. Just had it to get warm real quick. She came in a tough situation in the top of the second, but ever since she's been in total control.
That's going to bring Izzy Douglas to the plate. The pitcher in the circle for the Lady Vikings. Struck out into first and walked into second.
No matter what the competition's been for Kaylee, she's been successful changing up her variations of pitches, getting a lot of pop flies, as we mentioned before, Bill.
The 0-1 count to Douglas. The pitch off speed up high, 1-1.
Let's go ones. We now have a 1-run game. It's getting close here.
Love it. Ooh.
Naughty did a good job framing that one, didn't she?
2-1 count on Douglas. Ashley with the pitch. Up high, 3-1. Raiders will be facing some very tough pitching for the remainder of the season.
Yes, they will.
Sophomore over at Gulf Breeze tomorrow night.
Ooh,
Chloe Bailey at Niceville on Friday, then Hannah DeMarcus next Tuesday night.
The good thing is they are very familiar with them, and we've seen South Warren come down and have some success against those pitchers.
Swung on a miss. She came back and got her, Marty.
Man, Kaylee Ashley's on fire right now.
9 straight batters have been retired by Ashley. Her 3rd strikeout to go with 2 walks. 4 strikeouts for Raider pitching.
Yeah, it's good to see what Coach Jacqueline has been able to do with these 2 pitchers. It seems like she's done a great job of keeping them fresh. Should be able to make a decent run to the postseason.
Blankenship gets ahead of that one and fouls it down the left field line, 0-1.
And in the postseason, considering the kind of defense that we have. That's why I truly believe we can match up with anyone. Seeing what we've done early in the season with Niceville and Pace, and then South Warren coming down from Kentucky, the top team in the country in our opinion. Play some good softball against them as well.
0-1 pitch, foul back, 0-2.
Big cut. Yeah, you can tell Fort Walton's young, but, man, they got some really good young athletes out here for the Lady Vikings. Good pitch by
Good
Kaylee.
off-speed pitch there, wasn't it?
I'm telling you.
She gets just a piece of it. Count remains 0-2.
No, and it's really confusing because her arm motion is pretty much the same. I can only imagine what the ball is looking like coming out of her hands.
Your infield third to first by Rudy, Sullivan, and Taylor. Your outfield from left to right is Daniel, Riddle, and Mobley. Behind the plate, Nadia Rivera. In the circle, Kaylee Ashley. Popped out into right field. Mobley says, I got it for out number 3. 10 straight Lady Vikings retired. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 3-2 for Walton Beach Lady Vikings. And we'll be back after this commercial break.
4-2 said, let me get that.
The Hustle isn't named after anyone. Not after a designer. Definitely not after a mythological god. It's not about stripes or ranking or status. The Hustle is real. The Hustle is about you. So keep in mind when you're repping and rocking Hustle Hard USA streetwear, you can tell all the onlookers that this mark, this brand represents your hustle, your grind. You put in that time, that sweat, that pain. Now it's up to you to show them all what you got. Win or lose, the hustle is real. Go to www.hustlehardusa.com, and I can guarantee you, you will not be disappointed.
To everyone who loves Culver's, the feeling is mutual. I'm Nicole from Culver's of Cross Plains, Wisconsin. And when I'm serving you a Butterburger, I'm just as happy as you are. I almost get giddy when I hear the sizzle of our fresh beef on the grill. Seeing that smile that comes from a meal made just right, some call it magic, but I like to call it love at first bite. Stop in for a cook-to-order Butterburger and let us make Culver's your happy place.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious.
Head to the top of the order, Marty, with double nickels, Nadia Rivera to the plate.
5-5, Nadia Rivera.
Ground ball up the middle and into center field for her first hit of the night.
That's
5th hit of the night
see.
for the Lady Raiders.
That's what we like to see, Nadia.
She doesn't waste any time. She loves to hit that first pitch.
Yep. It's always the best one, you know, with her typically. The pitchers want to get ahead in the count, and those are normally the best ones to hit, Bill.
That brings Taylor Sullivan to the plate. Wouldn't be surprised if she bunts her over. She squared the bunt. And the pitch looked a little low, but she must have said she didn't pull the back in time. Oh, 1 count on Sullivan. I wouldn't be as surprised if we see a straight steal out of Rivera. She leads the team in stolen bases with 7. 1-1 count on Taylor Sullivan. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth. 3-2 for Walton Beach.
Yeah, Fort Walton, they have a really athletic catcher as well. So Nadia's been very careful over there at first.
Squares the bunch. She fouls it back. 1-2.
Might have to have her swing away right here, huh, Bill?
Yes, more than likely she will have the bunt sign taken off.
Just make sure you get on top of the ball, send that thing down the third baseline.
Or go with the pitch and put it down the right field line and run forever.
There you go. There's a big gap in between center and right field. Ooh.
Swung on and missed. I tell you one thing about Taylor, she has never cheated on those swings.
No. It's a good-looking swing, too.
It is. Second strikeout for Douglas.
Carson Riddle.
Actually, that would be third strikeout.
Carson Riddle in the batter's box. Let's go 4. Ooh. Oh.
Great throw by the catcher, Heyman, and she throws out Rivera, and that's only the second time this year that Nadia has been thrown out at second base.
Yeah, man. 2 really good catchers here tonight. I can completely understand why we're so aggressive, being the bottom of the 5th. Want to see if we can manufacture some runs, get that thing to the plate. But we're still in good situation here. We got Carson Riddle up at bat. Natalia Taylor behind her in a batter's box.
1-2 count. Actually, 1-1 count on Riddle. That pitch up high, 2-1. I can see Riddle getting on base and Natalia coming up and hitting her second home run of the season.
That would be great.
Our Riddle's just taking one deep right here.
Let's go, Carson.
Fouled off into the screen, 2-2.
She's definitely very explosive, so I would not be surprised if she caught it. It getting out of here in a hurry.
Deuces Wild up there on the scoreboard. 2-2 count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th.
Let's go 4. Let's take a big cut right here, 4.
Popped up, out of play.
Way to stay alive.
We're the only game in town tonight.
Yeah.
Lacrosse has finished their regular season.
Yeah, I like it.
Actually, their district, they were knocked off by Gulf Breeze on Saturday night here at Navarre, 19-4.
I believe they're still going to make it to regional.
They were the 8 seed going in, and Gulf Breeze was the 9 seed. So it'll be interesting to see how they
how things flop up.
How they set up for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Navarro held with Gulf Breeze early, but towards the end of the first period, they took off from there. Popped up out of play again, 2-2.
Yeah, Gulf Breeze, they kind of remind me of Golden State, the way they run, on the fast break. They don't waste time, Bill.
And they like to talk, too.
Yeah, they do. They talk. That's one thing that I have liked about Gulf Breeze in general the last 7 years, man. They talk a lot.
Well, it's funny, though, is some of the guys that talk the most don't even get in the game.
Yeah. But it makes for good competition.
It does. The 2-2 count to Riddle. Foul back. We got a battle going on between 3 and 4 right here.
Honestly, they remind me of, remember the Duke Blue Devils back in the day, their student section back in the day?
Yeah.
I mean, just aggravating, man. They just annoy you. Gulf Breeze does a great job of that.
It's like that in the summertime, those little gnats that fly around you.
Yeah,
like that. 2-2 pitch.
Let's go 4.
Ground ball to third. On across the diamond.
Oh,
safe.
he came out the bag. There you go. Let's go, Carson. Good hustle.
Now that brings Taylor
Good
to
hustle.
the plate.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. It's very kind of
I
you.
think that one's going to probably have to be an error there, Marty, because that one pulled her off the bag.
1-4, Natalia Taylor coming up to the plate. Faith Rudy waiting behind her.
Yeah, that throw by the third baseman over there, Borgen, kind of pulled Williams off the base there.
Yeah, she had to hustle up with the throw because Carson does have some feet.
Yes,
so
she does.
I don't blame her for the sense of urgency behind the throw. But if she could take it back, it still would have been a bang-bang play.
3-3-1 for Walton. 2-5-1 for the Lady Raiders. And I'm not sure what's going on here. Unless she said she swiped her as she ran by. That's the only thing I'm thinking.
Wow.
I'm not sure what.
Well, we will definitely check out the replay later.
Not really sure what that was. Thank you.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that she caught her from my perspective, my view. But I could be wrong.
Unless they said she was out of the batter's box or something.
I don't know, man. We'll see later.
But it's going to be an out nonetheless. The Raiders are out in their home half of. That's big because Taylor was coming to the plate with a runner on.
Yep.
That's the third out of the inning. We're going to go to the top to 6, 3-2 for Walton Beach on Irish Bill Sports Live 944 on YouTube, irishbillsports.com. Your place for Navarre Lady Raiders softball, and in the fall, as the men hit the field of play for the Raider football, trying to come back after that disappointing 1-9 season this past year, Marty, and I'm sure Coach Bagley, and they got a couple of new coaches in there, offensive coordinator and offensive line coach, and I want to say congratulations to Hammy. He got hired on as the new track and field coach over at Soundside.
Yeah, I know he's excited. Coach Hammy has done an amazing job in Navarre the entire time he's been here. I got here in 2017. He's actually coached 3 of my children, or they're adults now. But Coach Hammy is a very passionate military veteran, and he has a ton of experience not only on the track but on the football field. He's going to be a very valuable asset for Soundside for years to come.
No, most definitely. And already hired as basketball coach. Our good
Todd
friend,
Aerosmith.
Todd Aerosmith.
Yeah.
And
Casey Winfelder.
Coach Walls, the new football coach over there. He's trying to be Navarre West. We already got Navarre North at Huntington.
Hey, man, what Casey's doing right now? Man. It seems like every hire has been a home run hire.
Top of the 6th. There comes one your way, Marty, to your right.
Yep.
You would have had to dive for that one, and you're not diving on concrete, my friend.
Yeah, not tonight. Not tonight.
But be some big things coming up for Navarre football here in the fall.
Yep. Very exciting times in the Panhandle.
A couple of teams on the schedule that they haven't played in quite a while. Booker T. Washington and West Florida Tech. Neither team have they lost to in the history of the program. They're 5-0 against Washington and 6-0 against West Florida Tech.
Yeah, very.
Or vice versa.
I think a very great job by Coach Bagley formulating and designing the schedule.
That's 11 straight retired by Atchley. And she's throwing nothing but strikes here in the 6th.
She's in the zone.
Heyman to the plate. What a gun by the young catcher throwing Nadia Rivera out there in the last inning. And she takes that one for a strike, too. Nothing but strikes. 5 pitches so far, all strikes here in the 6th.
Kaylee is not messing around.
And fouls that one back. We don't mess around. Hey.
Yeah, this is normally when she throws one of those off-speed pitches. Hopefully we'll see one right here.
Well, 6 pitches in the inning, all strikes. That pitch inside, ball 1.
Oh, she didn't like that call.
Heyman steps back in. 1-2 count. Pitch up high, 2-2.
Let's go ones.
It's 1-1 on 1-1.
She is wheeling and dealing.
Looking for strikeout number 5. Off the plate, 3-2.
She didn't like that call either.
I don't know a whole lot of pitchers that like the pitches that are called balls. Anyways,
Well, I mean,
yeah.
She's been so consistent, especially the last 4 innings.
Popped up on the infield. Sullivan out into short right field for out number 2.
Great play by Taylor.
12 straight retired by Ashley.
Number 12, Anna Abernathy.
And Abernathy to the plate, 0 for 2. She reached on an error in the second inning, scored the 3rd run of the game, which is the decisive run right now, but Raiders still have 2 at-bats coming up here in the 6th and 7th.
We still have time.
Fouled off.
Late swing. Right there.
Two down, nobody on for the Lady Vikings here in the 6th. Lined into left field, but there is Peyton Daniel for out number 3. And we're going to the bottom of the 6th. 3-2 for Walton Beach on IrishBillSports.com live, 944 on YouTube. And we'll be back after this break.
Once again, our defense rock solid.
A strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire the right person. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills with the right jobs from the production floor to the front office. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
Just give me that countryside.
New York is where I'd rather stay. I get allergic smelling hay.
I just adore a penthouse view.
Darling, I love you, but give me Park Avenue. The chores, the stores, fresh air, Times Square.
You are my wife.
We're back to the ball game here. We head to the bottom of the 6th, 3-2 for Walton Beach.
Number 14, Natalia Taylor stepping in the batter's box. Like Bill said earlier, hopefully we can see a moonshot right here.
Would love to see it.
Perfect timing.
That pitch down low, ball 1.
Good eye by Tilly.
Ashley retired 13 batters in a row.
Yep, she's smoking.
Pop out to first and pop out to center in her only 2 at-bats tonight for Natalia. Looking for her first hit of the ball game.
Let's go, Tilly.
That pitch inside, ball 2. Good eye.
Good eye, Tilly. Probably not going to give her much to hit.
Here's some jeers from the Fort Walton Beach side.
Let's go 14.
We've got some more draft picks as they've started the second round in the WNBA. 3-0 count on Taylor.
Every pitch has been low and inside.
We'll go over the second round here.
Do you believe she's going to give her something to hit right here, Bill?
I would say not.
Probably not.
I think it would be a mistake if she did.
The last time you said something like that? Oh.
Ball 4, 4 straight pitches out of the zone.
Yeah.
And an intentional walk.
She didn't give her anything to hit.
Faith Rudy coming to plate. Faith reached base both times via single and a walk, and scored 1 run and knocked in 1 as well. The second round of the WNBA draft, Seattle Storm take Marta Suarez out of TCU. Portland Fire take Frieda Buhner out of Germany. Connecticut Sun take Charlize Lager Walker out of UCLA. That's the 6th player out of UCLA taken. Washington Mystics take Cassandra Prosper, a guard out of Notre Dame. Thank you. Number 20, Los Angeles Sparks take Tainaya Latson out of South Carolina. The Chicago Sky take Latasha Lattimore out of Ole Miss. Golden State takes Ashlyn Jackson out of Duke. Toronto takes Tiona Key out of Kentucky. The Los Angeles Sparks take Chance Gray out of Ohio State. The Indiana Fever take Justine Pissot out of Vanderbilt. Toronto Tempo takes Saffron Shields out of Australia. Phoenix Mercury take Inez Peterk Grenal, a guard out of France. Atlanta Dream take India Navarre out of North Carolina. You an WNBA fan, Marty?
Yeah, I do. I watch not as often as I would like to, but definitely when it's time for those playoff runs to start, Bill, I am locked in.
I think we got a pinch runner out there for Natalia Taylor because that is an important runner out there because that is the tying run, Marty.
Yeah, it's MJ Wilson. Her second time on the base pass tonight. She was a pinch runner for Carson Riddle a couple of innings ago.
Well, she was stranded over at third base. That's going to bring Faith Rudy to the plate.
Really good situation right here for the Navarre Raiders.
Rudy's been swinging a good bat tonight.
Yes, she has.
Reached base both times. That's a good question. We're trying to figure that one out. We had one of our fans in the stands asking from the stands, was she out at first base on the tag?
I don't believe so. Not from my perspective.
The only thing I could think of, she may have been out of the box when she hit the ball.
Potentially. I don't believe that she was out from where I'm standing, but we shall see later.
There's another possibility. 0-2 count now on Rudy. It's just she fails to put both bunt attempts in play. The other thing is the runner could have been inside the baseline as well.
That is
so, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
The 0-2 count on Rudy. Just put the ball in play. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Out number 1.
We might have to lower the field mic so that the umps can start utilizing it to explain themselves for the mistakes or
yeah, we can.
Injustices.
I need a longer cord for my field mic.
Oh, man.
But I have tight control.
Yeah.
One and 0 count as Mobley steps in. What a time for a big hit for Addie.
That's right.
Wilson running first. Taylor down at first base.
Right
one
center
down.
Or the first baseline.
Swung on and missed. It was not fouled. It was just missed by the catcher. So that allows MJ Wilson to head on down to second base.
Good base running by that young lady.
Counts 1-1.
A lot of veteran moves being made by Fort Walton, man.
Runner into scoring position now for the Lady Raiders out there at second base.
Yeah.
So big hit here by Mobley could bring in the tying run. One of 5 seniors on the Lady Raiders team playing their last home game in their career.
Yes, sir.
A 1-1 count to Mobley.
Well, we might have a home playoff game potentially. Didn't think about that, Bill.
He said she kept her bat out there. It looked like she pulled it back, so the count goes to 1-2. Okay.
I still think he has some NyQuil in his pocket.
Hit to the shortstop. Across the diamond.
Oh, man. Wow.
That's the second double play that the Raiders have ran into, Marty.
Yeah.
6-3 on the putout for out number 2, and 3-5 on the putout coming back over to third base.
Yeah, man.
For out number 3. So we're going to go to the 7th, 3-2 for Walton Beach.
Very interesting sequence of events.
The last 2 innings.
Yeah. The good thing about that is we can learn lessons from this. I don't know if I haven't seen these situations personally throughout the entire season from our perspective. So that's a good thing about learning things like this right before, later in the season, right before the playoffs. It can help us out.
The only thing I now that I'm thinking about it, I think they probably called her inside the baseline because I didn't see her stepping out of the box, and I know they didn't tag her as she went by. So that's the only thing that I could think of is that she was inside the baseline.
I know one thing for sure. Later on tonight when I watch the replay, I will know what happened.
You can always go back and watch these games all go on our archive once we're done. So you can go back.
And I believe whoever's at home or whoever's watching can probably rewind it right now to see.
More than likely.
If they wanted to.
We are to the top of the 7th inning. 3-2 for Walton.
Kaylee's basically been unhittable tonight.
Ball hit into right field. Camped underneath it is Mobley on the first pitch for out number 1.
Our outfield is ridiculous.
That's
ridiculous.
14 straight batters retired by Ashley.
Yeah, Kaylee's in the zone.
3 runs, 3 hits, no errors for Walton. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Lady Raiders. That's going to bring that ball snagged out there by Taylor. 2 pitches, 2 outs.
Addie's so fast that she almost cut her off. Great job by Taylor communicating, being aggressive on the putout.
15 straight batters.
Yeah, buddy.
And the first pitch back to the top of the order. Macy Borgen takes the first pitch for strike 1. It's been nothing but strikes for about 3 straight innings for Ashley.
Yeah.
That one foul out of play, 0-2.
Yep, she is definitely dealing right now. Always good to see that. She has had an incredible senior season, Bill.
They have not had a base runner since the 2nd inning, where they put up all 3 of their runs.
Yep. And that was an unfortunate situation to be in early in the game.
1-2 count on Borgen. Top the 7th. Strike 3 called.
Let's go, Kaylee.
And Ashley retires the last 16 Lady Vikings in this game to send it to the bottom of the 7th. 3-2 for Walton Beach. We're going to stay right here, Marty.
Let's see if we can come up with a clutch performance here in the bottom of the 7th.
So we're going to have Daniel, Bai, and Ashley here in the bottom of the 7th inning. They need to plate 1 run to send us to extras, or 2 to just send us all home, Marty.
Yeah, I mean, these are the pressure moments that we like to see. And Blakely Bai she's 2 for 2 tonight, I believe. Kaylee Ashley, typically, no matter if it's in the circle or in the batter's box, she has that clutch gene. So I wouldn't be. Oh, we got Marilyn coming out to bat.
Yeah, Mo's going to bat for Peyton Daniel.
Let's go. That's a good pitch. Good switch. I mean,
Marilyn Frizzell.
Peyton Daniel is my girl, but good decision I think by Coach Jacqueline to see if Marilyn could get something going here. She does have a lot of power as well.
Marilyn only a junior, so she'll be back next year.
Lady Raiders, number 24.
I think this is the ugliest score sheet I've ever had, Marty.
Well, you weren't set up for success early, Bill. It's okay, buddy.
It's all good. We make do.
That's it.
when you're given lemons, you make lemonade.
That's right. Or my favorite, lemonade Kool-Aid.
Ooh. I thought it was. No, I won't say that. That pitch hits her.
Mr. Tito. Mr. Tito.
Mr. Tito hit batsman.
Bob Grant. Mr. Tito.
Hit by pitch. And Maryland hustles on down to first base.
Yeah, I do believe intimidation was a factor when Maryland steps in that batter's box.
I think we're going to have a pinch runner here, too.
Yeah. Like Peyton Daniels going to take her spot back on the base pads.
So basically, she took one for the team, Marty.
Teamwork.
She took one for the team.
Makes the dream work. Let's go, Blakely by. Both of her singles have been straight center.
Right back up where where they came from.
Oh, yeah. They're playing her to bunt right here. Man, it'd be nice to see Blakely get one right over the third baseman.
I would swing away. The bunt really hasn't come into effect for the Raiders much this year, Marty.
No, you're right. I think we've had probably maybe one successful one at home.
She squares the bunt, pulls back. Now she's pulling back. That is not a strike.
He called that a strike?
He called that a strike. She said she didn't pull the bat back in time.
That's crazy work.
He must have a hot date after this game. Because they definitely pulled the bat back in time. And I know my voice carries, so he can probably hear me.
I wouldn't doubt it. But you know the effects that NyQuil have on you, right, Bill?
Yes, I do, because I learned real quick when I went to NCO Leadership School just down the road from where you live at Warner Robins Air Force Base.
Yes.
I went to the NCO Leadership School there, and I had a cold, and I took NyQuil, and it kept me up all night. So some medicine has a reverse effect on me. And I think he's asking for an appeal down to first base to see if she pulled it back in time.
She definitely pulled it back, man.
But he called it, so really you can't – I don't think you can appeal that if the home plate umpire calls it. But –
Well, this will be the first call they've given us tonight.
Well,
which makes me believe they might be from Fort Walton.
Well, we're going to find out here momentarily.
Thank goodness they can't find us on our broadcast.
Well –
little home cooking.
Got the baseball team down to our left again, I think, Marty.
Yep.
They're off tonight. They're getting ready to start district play here pretty soon.
Yeah, those gentlemen are hilarious.
So, I don't think we're going to get any type of explanation here. And they're going to keep it a strike.
Oh, no, they removed it.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow.
Yep. Oh, hold up. This is crazy.
Mass confusion setting in.
Yeah.
But, so how have you enjoyed this year, Marty?
I've enjoyed it a lot.
You've learned a lot?
Yeah, I've learned so much from you specifically. But also just seeing a different game from a different perspective, being behind the mic is different as a fan or playing the game. So I'm definitely grateful for the opportunity, and also being able to utilize our time to bring some more light to these players, communicate with parents, get more close to the community, man.
And plus it gives us a chance with the young ladies that we train at Legacy Athletics to see them, all their hard work that they put in the weight room.
Absolutely.
How it comes to play when they come out and play their sport.
Yeah.
And we got quite a few young ladies that come and join us every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning at Gulf Point Land School, and on Saturdays during the day.
Yeah, on top of that, being able to network, because obviously we know them really well, and it's giving them an opportunity to shed some light on their teammates too. So us getting a chance to know them more as little sisters now has been awesome too, Bill.
And not sure the scoreboard is showing all zeros right now. And they haven't put up a strike or a ball right now. So I am not sure what.
Oh, it's a strike. Put it back.
They're going to keep it a strike.
Yeah.
And it was she definitely pulled that bat back in plenty of time.
Yeah.
So I think he needs to go back to umpire school 101.
Yeah. Or he might, they might have laced his pockets with some green,
It's all good.
Yeah,
On one count, Bai's going to get her third hit right here. Inside,
That was
101.
That was a makeup call right there.
Because that pitch looked good.
Yeah, that was right down the middle. It's good.
Nobody
1
out.
and 1 now.
Nobody out, 1 on.
1 and 1 now.
Daniel running for Frizzello. Got hit with the first pitch of the inning. 3-2 for Walton Beach here in the bottom of the 7th.
Let's go 3.
See if we can have some fireworks here in the bottom of the 7th.
You got this, Blakely. Ooh.
That one she did pull back, or
Yes,
she
she
wouldn't
did.
have, or she would have got, she would have got some chin music right there, Marty.
Some of that Shawn Michaels.
2-1 count.
Let's go, Blakely. Oh, hold up.
They have lost complete control. I can't believe it. Is he calling this a strike?
I believe so. For our parents and family members that are watching the game live,
We're trying to.
please rewind the video. Rewind the footage, please. We were right on top of this.
Oh yeah, we could look right down on the plate from right where we're at.
I'm not sure how accurate it would be on Game Changer, but we're right over the top, literally.
It probably would even be better on Game Changer.
Yeah. So please, Clay Embry, if you would.
I like what Coach O's doing right there. She's going to bat for her team.
Yeah, he did.
Well, if you haven't seen already, Coach O has been tossed.
Yeah.
And good for her.
Is that her second ejection this year?
I think so.
Yeah, Coach Jacqueline, we're proud of you. Good job, man.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah. Hopefully he won't take it out on the players.
So whatever he's earning to play a game, he actually he should donate that. He called out a strike, and she got out of the way of the pitch. He called it a strike.
Yeah.
Because he said she didn't.
I think it's 1-2.
It's
now.
1 and 2.
It's 1 and 2 now.
He said that she didn't pull the bat, and she had to get out of the way of the ball. So it's a 1 and 2 count.
All right, Blakely, let's go.
Come on, Blakely, just end this game
let's
right
go
here.
3. Come on. Oh, she dropped it.
Is she out at first?
No, she's not. She's not. She's not out.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. All right, man, look. You and I would have both had to go down there, Bill.
4 unassisted for out number 1. Your new runner down at first base is Blakely Bye.
Is it 2 outs? Oh, I was about to say.
There's 1 down.
Doing?
1 down.
What are we doing?
It's just I'm not going to say anymore. Come
Yeah.
on, let's keep it in the ball game here. Kaylee Ashley has kept the Raiders in this ball game. Has retired 16 straight batters,
Yes, sir.
and she comes to the plate with 1 down. They have. I don't like criticizing umpires, and I normally don't.
Yeah.
But they lost control of this game a couple innings ago.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you definitely have some empathy and compassion for the job they have to do, but sometimes you can set yourself up for failure as well.
Cool heads must prevail in the end.
That's right. We're all adults here for the most part.
Well, she's attempted to bunt, and that one she kind of ended up taking a half-hearted swing at. 0-1.
I don't know if I would even bunt anymore tonight. We haven't had a lot of success with that.
Runner down at first base, 1 down. We head to the top of the order after this, Marty.
There you go. Oh.
Lined out of play down the left field line, 0-2. And Nadia Rivera coming to the plate in the on-deck circle.
Nadia's fired up. You can see her in the circle. On deck. Is it called on-deck circle here?
On-deck circle.
I just want to make sure.
You are correct.
Just
There's no circle, but it's that's the lingo.
Yeah. Let's go, Kaylee Ashley. Oh.
Swung on a missed.
All right.
That's going to bring double nickels to the plate.
5. Nadia Rivera coming up to plate.
You know what I would do, Marty, in this situation?
Have her swing away?
No, if I was Fort Walton Beach,
Walker.
I would walk her
to
get to Taylor Sullivan.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my opinion.
No, that'd be a smart move. You're exactly right. I'd do the same thing considering the situation.
Because Rivera might just end this game by taking one deep. Which we would love to see.
Well, tonight they've been pitching her and Natalia inside and low. Trying not to give her anything to hit. We shall see.
2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. 3-2 for Walton. That pitch up high, 2-0.
Oh, he called that a strike.
No.
Wow.
Whoa.
This is crazy. Oh, my goodness.
1-1 count. I got to wait for a second, Marty. Did you call out a ball?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Hey, this seems a little delirious back there.
2-1 count on Rivera. Send one deep. Send us all home, Nadia.
Let's go, Nadia.
Infield hit for Rivera, her second hit of the game.
There you go.
Keeps the game alive, and that moves the tying run out to second base.
There you go, 5s. Come on,
We're going to have a meeting in the circle. This game has been extended out to about 2 hours now, Marty.
Let's go, Taylor Sullivan. I would love to go down and shake this umpire's hand after the game. No, just to,
With a 5 spot?
No. Like, how much do we need to pay you, sir?
Wow.
I'm joking.
No, we are joking.
We are joking.
If anyone knows us, we love to joke.
Yeah. And seriously, we do have a lot of empathy for this umpire. Let's go, Taylor Sullivan. Number 6.
That pitch up high,
Good eye, Taylor.
I think.
Good eye, Taylor. Way high. Carson Riddle is up next.
Once again, I want to thank everybody out there that's followed us all year on IrishBillSports.com, Irish Bill Sports Live 944 on YouTube. That pitch is going to be inside.
Good job, 6.
2-0.
Good eye.
With Riddle in the on-deck circle.
Yeah. If I'm Taylor, I'm probably not going to swing the bat until she gives me something right down the middle.
Buyout at second. Rivera over at first. How about a pass ball right here? That pitch taken for strike 1, 2-1. Be nice to get a pass ball and move the runners up, but she hasn't had a whole lot of those tonight, Marty.
No, she hasn't. Pretty good control by this pitcher as well.
2-1 count on Taylor Sullivan.
Good eye,
pitch
Taylor.
down low.
Good
3-1.
Good eye, Taylor.
I think I'd be taking all the way right here, Marty.
Make it give you one. Let's go, 6. You got this, Miss Sullivan.
Red light right here. You get the stop sign right here, Taylor. Bases loaded for Carson Riddle.
Oh, this is where champions are made. Carson has that clutch gene, too.
Leading hitter for the Lady Raiders at 2025.
Normally when the game is on the line,
Bat
she rises
368 coming into this game. The bases are full of Lady Raiders.
This could be a major turning point right here. Let's go, Carson.
Oh. Fouled out of play.
Big swing. Oh. Poor Walton fan drops it. It's okay, buddy.
I had an error the other night,
you
too.
actually you technically caught yours. It landed in your lap.
It did land in my lap.
His completely went through his hands.
0-1 count on Riddle. Senior looking for a big hit here to end this game.
Let's go 4. Ooh.
Swung on a miss on the high pitch.
Big swing.
0-2.
All right, Carson. We're still alive.
Taylor in the on-deck circle.
We're still alive, Carson.
Reach down deep, young lady. Gonna wipe off the plate. I can barely see it from here.
I think Coach Jacqueline put some sand on it.
I think she did too. 0-2 count on Riddle with the bases full of Lady Raiders. 3-2 for Walton Beach.
Let's go, Carson Riddle. You got this 4. Come on, Carson.
That pitch inside. 1-2.
Good eye. Good eye.
I would have been swinging.
Woo, man. The anticipation.
You could cut it with a knife.
It's exhilarating.
1-2 count on Riddle. The senior looking for a big hit in her last home game.
Let's go, Carson. Oh.
Fouled off into the catcher's mitt, and that's your ball game. And that's going to end it, Lady Vikings make that 3 spot into second. Stand 3-2 over your Navarre Lady Raiders. We're going to head out for commercial break, and then we'll be back. Do our final post-game show of the 2026 season before the Lady Raiders hit the road. We'll be right back after this.
Navarre Fitness is where old school meets new. Whether you're into free weights or the latest and greatest weightlifting equipment, they will meet your needs. They have cardio machines as well if you want to get your sweat on. Whatever direction you decide to go, trainers Clay Horton, Rick Rubbs, Andrew Coase, and Stephanie Hunt will be there to assist you along the way. So what are you waiting for? Oh yeah, how do I join? Just go to navarrefitness.net and check out our rates or call us at 850-816-5434. You can even stop by our location at 8700B Navarre Parkway in Navarre. You can also visit our sister gym, Midway Fitness, at 5660 Gulf Breeze Parkway, Unit 1. Both facilities are open 24/7. We are the place to go to get you started on the road to a better you.
That's your final 3-2. Lady Vikings come on the road and knock off the Lady Raiders. I got to throw one more joke at you, Marty.
Let's get it.
Just got hit in the head with a saxophone, a clarinet, and a drum. It was obviously an orchestrated attack.
That's a good one. That's a good one, Big Dog.
But what a year it's been here for the Lady Raiders. They dropped to 11-7 on the season.
Yeah, it was unfortunate to go out tonight the way we did, but even though we had such a crazy turn of events, I think the coaching staff responded well. Coach Jacqueline obviously came out and took up for the team. You can tell she wanted to get tossed from the game, and it was a non-district opponent. So this one doesn't affect us like, the Pace or the Niceville game.
Pace game coming up.
Yeah.
Right now, if the Lady Raiders were able to go on the road and upset Pace, they would – I think they're the 2 seed right now. I think they're the 2 seed right now going into the tournament.
Yeah.
Because they split with Crestview, so there's 1-1. They took out Tate both times, so they're 3-1, and then they lost to Pace, so they're 3-2. And I know that Tate has at least 3 losses and Crestview has at least 3 losses in the district. So Navarre right now, I think, is sitting as the 2 seed going into the district tournament, which means they would not have to face Pace until the championship game.
And we would host the game too, right?
No, usually it's at the team that wins the district regular season. They host the whole.
Okay, so all teams won't go; it'll just be top 2 teams.
No, it's the the top team host the whole tournament.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So Pace would host that. Navarre would play either Crestview or Tate. Pace would play either Crestview or Tate, whoever the 3 and the 4 seed is.
I got you. Okay.
So that would be played, I believe, out at Pace, since they have basically clinched the district already, since they have not been beat in the district.
Yes, sir.
But a great season, been very enjoyable bringing you Lady Raiders softball for the first time on IrishBillSports.com, and we hope that you guys have enjoyed the broadcast all seasons long. If there's anything, you have any suggestions for us, any way that we can improve going forward, please let us know. But I had thoroughly enjoyed it, Marty.
Yeah, I have as well. We definitely want to make sure we highlight as many players as we possibly can. So like Bill just said, y'all give us feedback, help us course correct, help us navigate this situation so that we can be the best broadcast company possible.
You got any final words before we head out, Marty?
Going to miss y'all until next year for the softball season. But we got the NFL draft coming up. And we have some Navarre Raider football right around the corner.
Okay. So this being our final broadcast for the final home game this season from Navarre, we set the sails. Thank you for being a part of our broadcast journey. Good night, and God bless.
God bless everyone.